came out on fire, and that's what we try to do. We never get the publicity that we need to, man, and I think that's what gives us the drive to play with a chip on our shoulder, the national attention we don't get, but we really deserve it. I would say we're one of the best teams in the nation, and we showed it today.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Right, talk about this linebacking core, and last year you guys were a little bit thin at linebacker position, but now you got some depth developing, and especially with you, Nick, and Jeff as the starters. Just what's that vibe like between you guys?
Yeah, man, it's a great chemistry going on between us guys. Even second group is guys that can get in right away and contribute to whatever they need to do to win. So I would say it's big time. I would say like our linebacker core is really big time. Last year we were a little thin, but I would say this year we're really better.
And talk about that pick that Nick had. Can you get a good look at that?
Yeah, that was amazing, man.
I'm sure he told you about it if you didn't.
Yeah, I hope you'll see this video, by the way. But that was an amazing pick, man. That got the team pumped right there, man. Yeah, you got nothing but love for him.
When you got here, you were trying to kind of find yourself, and you had to sit out the year, and even last year you were enjoying it, soaking it all in, but now it seems like you've grown up a lot. You're being a leader. Just talk about your maturity process and your maturation into being a guy that really leads this defense.
Yeah, man. When I first got here, I really didn't know what to expect. How the coaches what the coaches wanted out of me, and last year it was big. It was my first year playing, and I was still getting the hang of the college football because it was, like I said, my first year really getting in the game. So this year I just embraced the leadership role, and I knew I was the one that had a lot of experience because we have a lot of young guys on the team. So I'll say I love the leadership role, and I'm gonna keep pushing these boys, man.
Did you learn anything from Walt last year? Take any pointers from him with the way that he handled himself?
Yeah, I took a lot of stuff from Walt, man, especially seeing him lead the team like he did, man. Even when he wasn't playing, we still looked at him as a leader, and he taught me a lot of things as far as everything what we say, everyone is not going to like, but it has to be said, you know what I mean? Even if we're practicing bad, I have to be the one, the vocal leader, to step up and call a couple people out, and that's what I do, and that's what I'm going to continue to do throughout the season.
Take us through the adjustment to this new staff, because it didn't seem like, a lot of times a new staff comes in, it takes a while. It seemed like these guys came in, and maybe it's because the level that they've all coached at and the level that they've won at, but it seemed like everybody quickly kind of said, all right, we're in on this thing and let's go.
Yeah, and that's how they came in. They all came in treating us like men and telling us we all have responsibilities and we all have to do our job, and we have a special group going on, a special team, man, defense and offense, man. We still haven't seen our best football yet, but we showed little glimpses today, but it's a lot of things we got to do better. But as far as the coaching staff, they're great, man. I would say, let's sum it all up. They're a great coaching staff, offensively and defensively.
How good it feel to hit somebody else after a month of training camp and two-a-days?
That's all we kept saying at the beginning of the game, man. This feels real good to hit somebody with a different colored jersey on, man, and not ourselves, man.
Feel good to look back and see your brother sitting there in the stands?
Yeah, that was real big, especially seeing him in front row, man, with some Cincy gear on, even though he went to Pitt. So
send those pictures home,
yeah.
Right? All right, thanks, Craig. Appreciate it.